Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my sixth lesson of D2, chapter number 12, exercise 12A, that is about the volume and surface area of pyramid. What is pyramid and how to find the volume and surface area of pyramids and what are the formulas? These are the questions which have to be really clear to my students before moving to this lesson, because lessons of mathematics require continuous practice and integration of the new lesson with the previous lesson. All those students who are joining us late or they have missed the previous lesson, for all those students, I will be giving the link of the lesson in the description box to watch those basic lessons properly to clear that lesson, and that lesson will be helping us and my students as well in understanding the new lesson. And secondly, I'm making these lessons in order to facilitate my students in the crucial period of third wave of COVID-19 and to give the idea that nobody can stop the learning process. Okay, those who are new to us, they can go to the channel library where the playlists are available for different books and different concepts. You can take the help from those all playlists because for O-level examination, you should have the clear grasp on all D1, D2, D3 and D4. And this lesson is not only important for D2 students but for D3 students and the students who are going to appear in O-level examinations. So all of the students can take help from these lessons. In this lesson, I will solve intermediate level question number 10. And question 10 says that VA BCD is a pyramid with the rectangular base of side 15 by 9 centimeter. Given that the slant height VQ of the pyramid is 16 centimeter, find the first requirement is the height of the pyramid, and the second is that we have to find the volume of this pyramid. Okay, the first requirement is that we have to find the height of pyramid. We are not given with the volume on any other information. So first of all, we have to drop the height of the pyramid, okay, from V to the midpoint of the base, okay, and this is the height, and let me label some point, mark some point, okay, P. Let P be the point for height. Let P be the point. P be the point where the length or height or the perpendicular where the height from V meets the base. Okay, now this is the height of this pyramid. In order to find this height, what we can do is we have to draw the line here, okay, and we have to join. As we know that this is 90-degree angle at this place, and for better understanding for my students, let me draw the figure at a separate place so that my students can understand more easily. Like if this is the base, and this is the midpoint, and this is the height, okay, height V to P, and here we are joining it with the midpoint of the other side, okay, this one, and here we have to join these 2 points as well. This is the slant height. This is 16 centimeter given in the question, and now we have to find. Now look, this P to Q side is parallel to A to B side, and this VP at point P, and the P to Q is the half of this AB side, so it will be 7.5. Now we have to use Pythagoras theorem in order to find VP. So VP will be equal to VP square will be equal to hypotenuse square 16 square minus 7.5 square, and now 16 square is 256. 16 multiplied by 16 is 256, and 7.5 7.5 multiplied by 7.5, and this gives me 56.25. 56.25, take away 56.25 from 256. 56.25, this is 199.75. 199.75, and VP square, and in order to get VP I have to take the square root of 199.75, square root of this number, and this gives me 14 point, VP is 14.13 centimeter. As for the accuracy of calculation, I have to take three significant figures, so height will be 14.1 centimeter. Okay, and now what we have to do, we have to go for the volume. Volume equals to 1 by 3 into base area multiplied by height. Okay, now base is a rectangle, so base area will be replaced by L cross B multiplied by height, and this is 1 by 3. 15 multiplied by 9. 15 multiplied by 9, yes, 15 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 14.1. 14.1, and this is 3 ones are and 3 fives are, and I'm left with 5 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 14.1. 595 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 14.1, and this gives me 634.5. 634.5 volume. So the volume is, so volume of this pyramid is 634.5, and as the units are in centimeters, so I have to mark centimeter cube. I hope you are clear about this question, and let's move to the next question, and let me read the question from the book. Question 13 says that a solid pyramid has a rectangular base of side 15 by 10 centimeter. A solid pyramid has the rectangular base of 15 by 10 centimeter, and height of the pyramid is 20 centimeter. It is placed inside the open cubical tank. Of side 30 centimeters. The tank is then completely filled with the water. After completely filling the tank with water, pyramid is removed. Okay, what will be the depth of the remaining water in the tank? Okay, let's try to understand the question. First of all, we have a cubical tank. Cubical tank means that all length, width and height of the tank are same. Inside this tank, we are placing a pyramid with the side 15 by 10 by 20 centimeter, and then the tank is filled. Okay, try to understand this thing, that when you are putting some solid in the container, and when you are putting the liquid within that container, due to that solid, some space of that solid is filled by the solid that we have put inside that, and due to that the water level will rise, and when we will be removing that solid, we will be taking this solid out, what will happen? The space which was occupied by this solid will be taken by the water or the liquid, and the water level will drop. So we have to find the depth of water or remaining water when the pyramid has been removed. Here the term remaining has used, so it's really important to understand that what do we do in maths for the remaining. Remaining means that we have to find the difference. So what are we going to do? We have to find the volume of pyramid, volume of cubical tank, and then we have to find the difference, and that difference will be telling us about the remaining water. Okay, let's go for the calculation of this question. Okay, first of all, I'm going to find the volume of pyramid. Volume of pyramid equals to 1 by 3 into base area multiplied by height, And let me perform calculations on this side. 1 by 3 into 15 by 10, 15 by 10, and the height of this pyramid is 20 centimeters. Okay, 3 ones are and 3 fives are, and I'm left with 5 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 20, and that gives me 50 multiplied by 200 and 2 zeros. But let me check the calculation. This is 20 and this is 1000. Volume of pyramid is 1000 centimeter cube. Now volume of tank, volume of cubical tank, that will be equal to L cube, that is 30 cube, 3 3s are 9, 3s are 27, and 27,000. 30 times 30 times 30, and that is 27,000 centimeter cube. Now we have to find the remaining volume, or remaining water equals to 27,000 minus 1,000, and which is equal to 26,000. Okay, minus 1,000, and this is equal to 26,000. Okay, now when the pyramid has been removed, obviously if the water level was at this space in the beginning, where the tank was full in the beginning when the pyramid was inside, obviously when we are removing that pyramid, the water level will fall, water level will come down. Okay, now we have to find the new depth. So in that case we can see that water will remain in contact with the base, but there will be the change coming, fall will be coming in the height. So this volume will be equal to, remaining volume will be equal to 26,000 will be equal to 30 multiplied by 30 multiplied by depth of water. Okay, so this is 900 into D is 26,000. Okay, and in order to find the depth, 26,000 divided by 900 equals to D. 2 zeros can go with 2 zeros, or what we can do is I can come here 260 by 9, and when I'm dividing 260 by 9, 260 divided by 9, and this is 28.8, 28.88, or it is approximately equal to 28.9 centimeter is the depth of water in the tank when the pyramid has been removed. I hope you are clear about this question. For next difficulty level, please catch me in the next class. Watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel, and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.